Hello, 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 you lucky people on the VOD. We're going to be here before everybody else, as usual. I'm just going to set up Twitter. Oh, what's happened here? It's causing me a problem. Let's have a little look. Hold on a minute. To get something set up here, and then I'll push out the notifications. So apologies, I've been AWOL for like the last week and a half or so, but things have basically got on top of me a bit. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm looking at, and I'm going. It's going to get even worse because I'm actually going away at the end of this week, and basically to get everything prepared for that, I've just not had time to be on, unfortunately. But the thing is, I don't mind so much, just simply because of the way that Tarkov is right now. I don't really mind too much. So it's a good time to kind of get everything organized, if that makes sense. Because other than a few events, there's not a great deal happening. So it's a perfect time to get everything done, because I'm going to be slammed for so long afterwards. Perfect housework content. Now, it is kind of awkward that I'm going away. In a sense. But yeah, hello part-time. Hope you're doing well. Your Great Zone video did pretty good. Okay. Nearly sorted. And then I'll put out the main notification in a sec. Okay. So we're not going to be on for like super long today because it starts a bit later. But we'll check out a few things that have been going on. So keep my hand in, keep in touch with what's happening. But I feel like at this point, there's not like a mega incentive to be like playing every day. I always like, this is always the thing for me. I always get kind of bored towards the end of the wipe anyway. And that's kind of what happened to me now. It's just like, well, there's not much interesting to make, so I'll use this downtime to just focus on everything else that I'm doing. How many days are you going to miss of the wipe or seasonal? Well, okay, so let's go through this before we look at the expansion sub. So hopefully I won't miss any of it. So the way that it's going right now is we've got this. This has only just been finalized. So this was supposed to be June. And they tried to put it through, and then it didn't work. So they ended up putting it through like partly on the 3rd. They were like having some delayed issues, so they put it through on the 3rd of July. And then they finally fixed it like today, right? To add, or like yesterday to make it work, and then today to actually put the expansion sub in the game. So that's now. Then we're going to have this thing here, seasonal event blackout, which I mean, it depends on when it goes live, but I'm hoping that it doesn't appear until, I mean, it might appear on Friday. It could do. It depends on how long they're going to take. I think it'll be at least a long weekend, so it'll either be like start tomorrow or Friday through to Monday. That's probably like the soonest that it could possibly be. Although I imagine that maybe it would take, because they're preparing for seasonal and everything else, I imagine this might be a bit later. I think it might start, be a full week or something. So it could start again. It could start Thursday, Friday, and then go until like the 17th. That's possible. That might be my preference. It could start like next week, just like Monday or something, and then go for like a full week after that. And then we've got the main patch, right? So I'm not here from the 11th, so in 4 days, for roughly a week, just over a week. So with these, given that this has just been fixed now, finalized, that basically gives me a week and a half for this to play out and before they patch this. I mean, Well, I feel like worst case, I might end up missing 2 days at the beginning. Worst case, I think. Just given that the delays seem to be relatively severe. But we'll see. So no wipe. Well, seasonal is a bit... So the start of seasonal doesn't technically have anything wiping because we will have a new character. So you will keep your PvE guy, your PvP guy, who's the one we're playing right now. So this dude, he's this guy, and then we'll get this new character here, PvP seasonal, for the Cord Breach special event. So there's actually no wiping. This first season is like kind of unique because there's no wiping or anything. So you'll have 3 characters. So this will just be added, and then the next season, season 2, this guy will wipe. You see. So at the moment, there's not actually going to be any wiping. Just want to say, I've been binge watching your target videos, learned so much. Say no worries. Luke, Beefnature's back. Where you been? I have been busy trying to fix everything behind the scenes. I was literally just saying, so I'm going away at the end of the week, and I've been trying to like get everything prepared because I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on, and it's been just impossible for me to do everything. So unfortunately, I'm afraid the stream is kind of like, especially given that there's not that much content to record. Like I don't have like many crazy good, like I could come up with some video ideas and like do them and then put them out. But at the moment, because of seasonal coming literally around the corner, I feel like the housekeeping is almost more important right now for me to make sure I'm like ready. And I have like everything else in my life sorted before seasonal appears. Like I'm not as bothered about squeezing out the last few drops of content for this wipe, if that makes sense. You can probably see where I'm going with that, right? It's just like, there's no point like busting my ass trying to make the last few pieces of content for this wipe when like we're going to have like mountains of content very, very soon. And then I'm going to wish that I did all the behind the scenes stuff like beforehand because I'm going to be so swamped. I'm not going to be able to do anything. So I missed it. Could you briefly explain the expansion section? I haven't actually done it yet, so we'll go and have a look at it myself. The yellow button makes sound when you hover over it. It does. A very small one. Okay, so expansion. So I wanted to sell my last tar coins, but they got moved before I got a chance. I was going to put them up on the fleet because you can imagine. Oh wait, can you not even buy them now? Maybe they all got bought out. Maybe they ended. There were some earlier this morning. They posted saying that the tar coins are gone. You can't list them on the fleet. And when I looked, there were still some tar coins left. But now they're gone. Okay. Yeah, about to live that goblin life, the same 4 walls for weeks. I mean, it's kind of the goblin life I live anyway, except, yeah, I've just not been live. Giga Beef Cave, indeed. Oh, and this will make a noise too. That's actually a real pain. Okay, so let's click it then. So I've got 25 tar coins that I didn't manage to convert. It's kind of annoying because it's worth like 13 mil or something, which I didn't think was worth it. But okay, so we got expansion of hot. So these are the things they want you to buy. Summer outfit bundle, stash bundle, 550 tar coins. So this is, yes, because you can get new, you can have more stash now, can't you? So here, available for purchase 50. You can buy 50 more lines, which is kind of a lot. Respect for having 4x1 pockets. I should actually do the Ragman quest, but then people can't see I've got EOD as easily. People don't realise. So I've got the PvE one because that came with EOD. So we could get these. What does it even say? Stash bundle 40 out of 80. It's the expansion stash by 40. But what about the last? What about the last 5? Stash bundle 80 out of 80 for seasoned flea market customers. Received. Oh, well, I did that already. And I've done this one already. 60, 80. I don't really understand. Improve your loot storage from 2 to 80 lines. Is this the one that's like dynamic? So what's the difference between that and this? It's twice as many, times 4. 4 to 80 lines. Eh? This is confusing. Just added the store into the game. Basically. There was a lot of people who were fussing about the whole tar coin thing. But it just allows the in-game store to be more streamlined. really. I know it's like the thin end of the wedge when it comes to micros. There's that too. But I don't really care that much, as long as they don't do stupid stuff. And every time they do stupid stuff, I call it out. So what happens if I click it? Let's just click this and see what happens. Okay, so you can buy... $25. So that's the 50, right? So it says lines purchased 30 out of 80. Okay. So then if you go to this one, presumably this is going to be less. Yeah, so that's like 12. Because that's another... Doesn't that only make 48? So you'd have to buy that and then another one of these. So what's this then? By 14 lines. Okay, so basically I have... So this is done in a really weird way. So I basically have 50 lines to upgrade to. So I could buy one of these and then like 5 of them. Something like that. Is this a new stash they added? It's just like extra stash lines they've added. Yeah, pretty much. Unrelated question. I'm new to Tarkov and I've just been hardcore doing quests. Now I'm level 25 and feel like having a million open quests is overwhelming. Is that normal? Yes. What I would do is I would start to think about like what you actually want. So if you're a standard account player, do you want to go for Epsilon first? You may already have that. If you don't have Arena, then you probably want Epsilon. Or you might want some specific ammos, so maybe go towards that. Or you might want to unlock Lightkeeper, so do the quest to unlock that, etc, etc. I like the idea of tar coins actually having the option to grind upgrades rather than instant spending cash. Yeah, probably have the new social class I grinded of EOD. That'd be kind of neat. Anyway, so that's the stash lines thing. So tar coins themselves... I mean, this is super expensive. So like the entry level is 500 tar coins for like... Why does it say from? Oh, it's because it's like... It's because it's priced in dollars on here. And then it's going to do the... We're going to get Euro slapped for being... For some crap exchange rate. And then it's going to add VAT. I thought you can upgrade editions. You probably can. Yeah. So you can so I could upgrade to Unheard in here. Or $50, because that's the EOD to Unheard upgrade. I think the list prices is technically like pre-fees 150 for EOD and 250 for Unheard, something like that. And then the step between the two is $100, and then there's a 50% discount. Only with dollars, not tar coins. Oh, maybe. Okay, so that just opens up a payment window. Fine. That's weird. I don't see tar coins there. No, you're right. Did they add new clothing? I don't know if there's new clothing. There's like themed bundles. Are these new? I don't really pay attention to the clothing, to be honest with you. So whether these are new or not, I'm not really sure. I'm a new player, and all I want is to unlock Icebreaker. I finally got to the point where I need the special fuel, but I always get wrecked by others trying to retrieve it. Is that the one on reserve? I would just play it really chill, I think. Yeah, don't goof to start. No tar coin edition upgrades. Big L. Thanks for testing everything out once again. I mean, it would take. Yeah, I mean, it would take so long. I'm surprised that they're not even bothered about that. But anyway. I mean, reserve. I would say the thing about reserve. Well, the stuff's above ground too. Do you have Red Rebel? This is the thing. If you don't have Red Rebel, it's going to be kind of hard because you can't just grab the fuel from the heli or that little bunker bit and then just run up to the top. Can you even find tar coins on PvE? I don't know. I don't think you can you? I'm not sure. I actually don't know. So I could buy 1,100 tar coins for $9.99 or 2,000 tar coins for $9.99. What am I missing? Let's have a look. Well, this is a special offer. So this is basically saying this is what it's normally going to be with a bonus, and then there's a special offer right now. So you can get 2,000 tar coins for the price of 1,100 tar coins to try to. You're missing the marketing ploy to try to get you to spend $10 in the store. That's what you're missing. No new clothing added? Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you could check it out from the description, from my screenshots or whatever, my screen. So like, what's the best sense? This is what, 2. So how many tar coins? Like, well, what's the best way to think about this? Tar coins per dollar. 202.50 divided by 149.99. So that's like 135 tar coins per dollar. This special offer is 2,000 divided by, oh, I'll do that in my head probably. That's like 200. So this is the best value one if you want to be buying loads from the store. When do you expect the Lighthouse Lightkeeper reworks? I thought they were going to be coming with seasonal, but unfortunately it looks like they're not. It looks like they're coming in a patch afterwards, sadly, because on the roadmap it came here. In-game event and Lighthouse rework, which is like Q3. So this is like TVA in the future and not part of the season systems launch. This is genuinely my biggest disappointment about the seasonal thing, because I thought this was coming. I thought Lighthouse rework was coming with seasonal, because I'm not going to play that map basically. I do actually. Oh, okay. Okay, well, if you have Red Rebel, then it's not too bad, because then you don't have to go down into the bunker. So you probably just want to spawn on that side of the map, chill for a little minute, go into one of the pawn buildings, just like scan around a bit, run into the helicopter, go and check to see if it's there, run back out the way you came, round the side of the map, up to Dome, and then out. That's what I would do. I'm not sure if someone mentioned it already, but tar coins are cheaper on Steam because of no VAT and fees. No VAT? Why? Well, does it have to be like mono priced on Steam or something? All the other buys are useless in comparison to 2,000 for $9.99. At the moment, yes. Which is why it's huge banner and making it look like super good value and trying to get you to pay for them. Well, to be fair, this bottom one is the best value, right? Like if we look at this one, 6,000 tar coins. So that's not very good. And then what's this one? 12,500 divided by 999. So we know what that is, 125 as well. So yeah, so this one's the best value, but this one, other than this one, because you get 35% bonus on this one, you see. Oh wait, no, you're right. 135, and that's 200. Yeah, no, it is this one. You're right. You're right. Yo,
hey,
Joe, what's up?
Check the expansion hub out. Nothing for me except stash lines.
Yeah, that's probably true. What's special offers? Is that just the thing before? Ultimate PMC pack, the Ultimate Tarkov PMC bundle. What is this? Contents. Voice packs, PvE, some clothing. Okay, a whole bunch of clothing. I think I've got some of these. I'm not sure where from. Maybe the edition or something? I don't usually buy them. What about voice? I've got the Nikita one, which is purchasable. PV zone, yeah. I don't think there's anything else really. I don't think there's anything else too crazy. 4 years? Hell yeah. The 48 months. I love it. With the 47-month streak. It's insane. Is there one purchase? This one. You can only buy it once. Yeah. Special offer is limited to one purchase per game account. So this is like the teaser to try to get you into the ecosystem of buying a tar coin. I get it. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I'm not gonna hold that against them. To be honest. I'm not gonna hold that against them. Classic is EOD? Probably, because I don't really buy cosmetics, so it would make sense for it to be EOD. What do we think of the perks, by the way? I like you can find them in raid. Seems more Helldiver style. Probably a bit harder. Do you remember when Helldivers came out and it was very easy to find the premium currency, and then it became a lot harder? I think they will lower the price of the expansion. Now they are moving into what essentially is microtransactions. What do you mean the expansion? I think these are going to be really interesting. So glad I can buy the bottom and top alone. So you can use the 2,000 for everything I want. Ha. For now, Steam price of finals. For me, 1,000 dark coins is €10 on Steam. But in-game PayPal system fee 27%, so like 15 euros there. I see. Interesting. Yeah, stash is always good. That's the thing. They introduce stash over time. I probably don't need stash for now. Like another 50 lions. I don't think I really need that. But maybe we'll just, we'll see. Right. Where's me doodad? Okay, let's turn off. It's funny, the safe in here is usually like not looted these days, so. Where's now? Unfortunately, it's quite late on in raid. We've got like a 9-minute raid, which sort of sucks. Usually means there's maybe like one PMC carrying in a corner or something. Still using lines for EOD, don't need more. I mean, nobody needs more. Nobody needs more, and the whole point is just to, have more. Just so you could just hoard more, why not? He kind of looks like a PMC, no? A bit. Bystra! Any new events? No, not yet. Okay, so there's nothing here. There's nothing here. I know Horde is disappointed, so I'll get some thick cases to Arena. Yeah, you could definitely do that. That's like the most boring scav raid of all time. Have you done any War Dogs yet? Nope. No, I thought I should probably come on because I haven't been on for like 10 days or something stupid. Just so we could just chill and chat. I kind of got through like most of the crap that I need to get done, and I'm feeling a bit happier now. I was feeling quite stressed about things. Which had a lot to do. There's just so much to do. Or like going away with the kids for the first time, like abroad and stuff. So that'll be good. But got that plus like just all the prep to make sure it everything, like I've like got everything planned before we go, like work wise and home wise. It's just a lot. Have they shared a detailed explanation of the perks other than just the names? Not yet. Well, it depends. Some of them, but can you farm Tarcoin as a scav? Technically, because they're in safes, right? I believe so. I believe you could. Did we just get the hub thing? Yes. So the hub thing has arrived. This is what I was saying. Like the timeline now looks like hub thing is here. We're now waiting for the next event, which is called Blackout. Oh yeah, I was going to buy filters, wasn't I? And then we'll see what happens. Do we have seasonal characters? Not yet. Not yet. So yeah, the names of the perks are, they tell you mostly of what's going to happen, I think. I don't think it's going to be too crazy. Some of them are going to be down to the detail as to exactly how it's implemented, as to whether it's worth it or not. I do think people are going to have to be a bit careful about what they pick. I think some of the downsides are actually like much better than they look. So it looks like these are going to be the ones for everybody, right? So no insurance. Black Division's going to be on the map somewhere. Seasoned PMCs, which might be a skills thing, or it might be... Because it could be something like vitality or stress resistance or something, right? Like higher for seasoned PMCs. Armor shortage is going to be interesting, so we're going to have to be careful about ammo. Ammo's going to be kind of king. If like Ragman doesn't sell class 4 at Ragman 2, for example. Handyman, I think that's just going to be like weapon skills. I don't think that's going to be very interesting. I feel like the weapons maintenance might be maxed or something, so that you get like more perks. No fighter raid for hideout means your secure container is going to be worth more, which is kind of neat. So the one that I'm going to be looking out for on this side, for these ones, is the ones where running decreases your amount of stamina more slowly. I think some of these might just be endurance. It's like Hercules, I think, might be like you start with higher strength, or strength levels faster, or something. And the same thing with either marathon runner or sprinter. One of the. I feel like sprinter might be endurance, and marathon runner might be like stamina drain or something. But like the stamina drain one, if there's a stamina drain one, that's going to be insane because you know, like the way it works, right? When you're running around, you've got like a. I think I've got it hidden at the moment, but you've got like a natural amount of. Do they show it in here? Oh, it does actually show it in here. Just it doesn't show right now. But as you're running around, if I had a stamina bar to show you, then it would be draining, right? And then when you stop still, it goes back up. Well, when you take something like an SJ6, it changes your base stamina drain effectively because it takes the drain and adds 2 onto it. So I don't actually know what the number is, but if it reduces the stamina drain, that could actually be huge. Because imagine your stamina drain when you're running is 3, and stamina recovery is like +2 from this. Well, even if you reduce the stamina drain by like 15%, that would mean that your drain would now be 2.55. Now, basically, it would make SG6 look like twice as effective, kind of thing. Do you think at some point Black Division rig would be in the flea market or no because of how good it is? I think no, but we'll see. Will you only be able to choose buff, debuffs one time? Possibly. I don't know. There might be, maybe there'll be a mechanism for redoing it, but I'm not honestly sure. I'm genuinely not really sure. Yes, Death at Icebreaker, one of the Black Division injury rooms started on the railing and not one of the rooms. So before it's activated, I got an instant shot in the jaw. That's crazy. Hey, J-Ball, what's up, man? Yeah, so which other ones? So anything to do with like stamina drain, recovery, whatever is like going to be way better. Some of these I don't really know. Like bushes, I don't think I'm going to care about. Stuff that's like sturdy bones, it's like nice to have, but I don't think it's going to be worth spending points on. Some of them we do know about. So average could be kind of interesting for people who are more casual. So character skills are set to level 25 but cannot be leveled further. I mean, for context, like my vitality isn't 25. You know, I mean, I haven't played that much over the last month. But which skills? And this is after, you know, this wipe started in what, November? So we're talking like 7 months or 8 months or something. And I'm only just over that with these two. You would miss out on elite metabolism, which sucks. Perception, I'm only just about there. All the weapon skills will be fine. And this is including arena too. And then crafting, it says yes, you'll be able to do that anyway, even with that perk on. So you're only missing out on hideout management and maybe then search. So I don't know. For a lot of players, I think it's going to make sense to pick that one. This guy here. But maybe it's not worth it because you can get up to at least like level 10-ish quite quickly. And then it's just a grind from then. So we know what some of these do at least. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not going to pick that much. If there's like skill buff from this one, maybe we'll do that. The ones on the negative side, I mean, it depends exactly on what it is. So they gave some things about allergic. Allergic, I feel like one that I'm going to definitely pick. Like food, water, meds cause an allergic reaction. Didn't they? Oh no, they showed us a bit of a better version of that, didn't they? Yeah, allergic to 2 random items for provisions or medication, but there's so many. Like if you go and have a look at how many items there are in provisions and medication, there's 42 in here and 43 in here. So the chances are that you're going to get spiked on like 2 really annoying things. You know, there's like 85 items in these 2 categories. Maybe they'll put some restrictions on them, so it's not like, you know, you could be allergic to like these 2 specific stims or something. It'd be really annoying if you got the mule by accident. That would suck. What interests me is the average weapons. In average is the weapon skills. Yeah, like aiming and mag drills. Yeah, for sure, because they take ages, don't they? Average is 12 points and say no flea gives 4. Yeah, that's the problem. They seem to be really stingy with this. But the thing is, you've got to be able to earn this somehow. I mean, maybe it is just really stingy and you can only get like 1 or 2 of them. I don't know. Maybe Blackout is pre-wipe for seasonal. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is anyway. Is the expansion hub live? Yes, expansion hub is live. Still have Obdi 2? It's true. Allergic is 3 points. I think so. I think allergic will be 3 points. See, I would be tempted by this. The broken secure container. If it wasn't for this. Because no fan in raid for hideout is actually huge. Because now you can just put stuff in here, right? But then if you pick broken secure container, you can't do that. And that's the issue. Cache keys, dog tags, special equipment, and certain containers. So I assume you can still use injector cases and stuff. So you basically just can't put barter items in there. Which is like, I mean, you can play without it. It's no big deal, but it'll slow you down a bit. This is a gimme. 1% movement speed, like, who cares? You know, you wear a Karund and your movement speed goes down by 9. Like, it doesn't matter that much. Both serve kits would ruin your account. That would be, yes, that would be unfortunate. It also depends on what allergic means. It doesn't mean, like, you can't use it. Right? That's not necessarily what it means. It doesn't necessarily mean you can't. I can't remember what I was doing with this. It's so long since I looked at any of this stuff. I think for yeah, yeah, I was technically had to do the Lightkeeper stuff. The next one was this guy assessment, but this is just gonna be painful. Did you already finish Icebreaker, like story and achievements? I'm doing it. It's a lot of fun, having a hard time beating the bosses in the last PD squad. I didn't get the achievement. I did. What do I need to do? Where is the last bit? What's it called again? Is it Peacekeeper? I can't remember. I have to do this. And then I have, for the actual main story task, I have to do this thing. And ever respirators to the BTR driver. Plus 5 or high ballistic plates. Carassa N. And then Ultralink modules. I think I've got 2 Ultralinks. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm kind of close-ish. I probably should just do it. Probably should just do it. I'll do this thing first though. Respirators BTR driver. Plus 5 or higher ballistic plates BTR driver. And a Carassa and body armor. Do they have to be separate? I'll find out from the wiki, because otherwise I don't want to like do it and then. Oh, are these actually optional? It says they're optional. Oh, that's obtain. Right. Obtain, it says is optional. But how are you going to do it otherwise? Any class 5 armor plates compatible with the Carassa N, which I think is pretty much all of them. Carassa's pretty universal. We'll just take some of these like rubbishy ones. Torcom Guardians. I'm always struggling with Torcom Guardians because they're just so heavy. Is this guy got stuff in it? No. Good. Could keep these in there until we get to him, or just it might be easier not to bother. Oh no, we need to keep respirators as well though. What else counts? Respirator. It's probably the cheapest. These ones. What's that one? What's the Gentex Ops called? Soto respirator. I didn't even notice that. I don't even recognize that. It was actually slightly cheaper. It doesn't really matter. You can keep the plates in the armor. Will it count though? Will it actually count otherwise? Will it suddenly go, oh, you haven't done it or whatever? Be like right of pain. We'll just get something to hold this. Need a bunch more of these. Okay. Right, so let's see then, like, what guns have I just got, like, lying around? An L55's pretty sweet SR3M. G36. This is kind of like an icebreaker gun, though. Well, we could just go classic MDL. Seems good. Huh. That's funny that this is kicked in. It must know it's warm. Miserable streaming in this heat, actually. Soto is Black Division exclusive from Terminal. Ah, right, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. You can probably see, by the way, that since I came on last time, I made bank from the Tarcoin like stuff. Come on, top up. Which is quite nice. I sort of was like buying them over time, and then I realised, oh, actually, I need to get rid of these because otherwise we're gonna have a problem, and they're gonna turn into real currency. Because that's the thing, if they're worth like what they're worth, it's like 130. What did we say for the special deal? It's like 200 tar coins per dollar. So it's just like, damn, like 200 tar coins was selling for like 80 million on the flea. Like that's the most RMT you're ever gonna get in this game. So definitely sell those bad boys and buy them with real money. Like, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. What was the other thing that was going to take in here? I don't really need Red Rebel or anything. Okay, we'll just take this for the time being. Was there something else that I needed for Glorious? Crasser. Okay, we'll try and do woods. Get the BTR driver guy. I probably want. Have I got an extra? Let me get rid of this. Take an extra SJ6. Yeah, I'm okay otherwise. Alright, let's give it a go. Sure this gas must count as respirator? The wiki says so. So I'm not too concerned. I really dislike the G36 Icebreaker. Struggle a lot with the height overboard at such close ranges. Interesting. Fair enough. So yeah, whether I end up buying the 50 lines from the expansion hub, I don't know really. Yeah, what we're saying about seasonal modifiers. This sounds genuinely terrible. Chronic fatigue syndrome sounds absolutely horrible. The negatives that we know about so far is like allergic, more bleeding, and fracture chance. I mean, I might even take the more bleeding thing because normally if you get shot at, then you just have to take more bandages. Bandages are really cheap, and splints are really cheap. And like, yeah, it's a pain, but if you're on painkillers, it's no big deal. Just don't do the I'm not allowed to painkiller thing because that'd be really annoying. And then get the third leg one because 1% movement speed is literally like no big deal. The flea market thing seems like crazy, so I don't know, like, be very careful before getting these. I'm definitely going to keep the flea, because otherwise it's going to be insane. I mean, I might even take the extra thirst. Honestly. And it really highly depends on what some of these are. If this is, like, lower trader levels, like, you lose your trader rep or something, you start with, like, -0.1 or something, then, like, I really wouldn't do that. But if this just means you level charisma more slowly, then I wouldn't worry. You know, so it just depends. Isn't fatigue just food, water? I think it depends on what it's going to affect. I think that's the problem. We don't actually know what it is. Don't actually know what it's going to be. Do we know that? We don't know any. We literally don't know anything. So I'm purely guessing. I'm purely guessing. We don't know anything yet. The only ones that we know, there's a handful that we know of. So we know about the broken secure container. We know about the bleeding one, maybe. So there was like a pre-set of ones that they showed. There's like a preview. And then there was ones that looked a bit more fleshed out. So it depends on exactly what they ended up doing, because I don't know if all of them were like 100% or not from that first set. Flee with no found in raid for hideout is quite valuable. Exactly. That and the secure container. Because you want to be able to sell those things to other people too. So even if you don't want to necessarily use the flea yourself, you want to be able to sell nuts, bolts, hoses, screws, filters, like all those other good things. That would be necessary. I'm probably going to be horribly rusty today, by the way, so if we meet anybody, then rip me. As I said, I haven't played for like a week, so... I did play one little session of Arena on the SBEU hero mode, and it was absolutely god-awful. I was bad. I was really bad. Has anybody else tried that? It's some kind of like Russian community meme thing. SBEU hero, seems. It means like, I don't know, super hardcore tactical or something like that. And it's basically what they call everything cynically that goes wrong with the game, from what I can tell. Something like a flying cheetah is like... I think that was where it came from, wasn't it? It's just like a flying cheetah's not a cheetah, it's a tactical mosquito or something along those lines. It never made it to the English fan base particularly, but apparently that's where it came from. But yeah, the guns are just like all cursed. So what's the expansion hub? It pretty much replaces the website purchases with being able to do the same thing but in-game. So it's any of the microtransactions, cosmetics, game upgrades, all of those kinds of things. It lets you do those in-game now. Either directly using money, real money, or using Tarcoin. So they've kind of centralized everything in one place. So not everything is able to be purchased with Tarcoin. We had a look, actually. You can't buy game upgrades with Tarcoin, for example, which is kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame, because people would grind it up, and it would take ages. They should just price it as some stupid amount in Tarcoin. Actually, I guess then there'd be an arbitrage, but... Or just, yeah, just make it expensive. I don't know. So I'm trying to get to BTR, by the way. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get to BTR. I'm spawned in like the worst possible place, so we're just like SJ6s to the 9s and just desperately trying to get across the map, which means I'll probably just be shot in the head by some sniper on woods who's trying to get shootborn and heaven done really late into the wipe, that's never seen anybody, and I come across their path as like a Shift W moron without the skills to back it up, and then kablamo M700 to the brain with M80A1. That's probably what will happen. What do you mean you can't buy game upgrades with tar coins? Yeah, you can only spend real money on them. So there is no option to buy with tar coins. So when I go in with EOD, it says $50 for unheard, is what it says. Basically. Now, I don't really want to stop still over here, but it's relatively safe in this area if you don't get seen by anybody, which can happen because we're kind of in a divot. But I might get shot in the head. Hope not. People have got to be in a very specific place, which usually this late into the wipe they aren't at this point. So we'll see. I kind of want to open up BTR tracker to see like where we are here. 2950. Okay, so they might be on the way. Maybe. The stash bit saying 20 out of 80 makes me think it gives 20 lines. Description says 14. I don't know, actually. I think the stash section is really confusing, personally. I feel like stash lines would be the most popular purchase. Agreed. 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 Getting a third leg. Hope they give us more weapons, Chinese QBZ. I think the G3 will come. They said about the FAMAS, but we haven't seen anything about the FAMAS for ages. I found the mode very funny. I just find it annoying. I think for some reason, I don't know why I did this to myself, but I also picked Equator, which I never play on. And that was just painful. I never play Equator. Really funny if they split cannot buy items monthly, cannot sell items monthly in 2 separate perks. PvP only, correct? I think so. When her came out super cheap to grade, you get PvE plus arena for $5 now. Well, it still is cheapish for. What do you mean? It wasn't. It's never been like. It's not more expensive now than it was to upgrade. So it's still $50 to do EOD plus, which is like the discount that Nikita put in. Bay 5 was right there, I know. I ended up doing Bay 5 afterwards. I just wasn't very good at SBU here, really. Okay, so it's not here. So we should. Should I head up to Sunken Village instead? Probably should, really. Let's just scouts now. And we'll just head back up to Sunken Village then. Just need to find this BTR. I don't think the arena is still $5. But as in it comes with the upgrade though. How'd you come up with your name? Huh. I saw a dude called Gigabyte on a really old game I used to play called Shattered Galaxy. And I took the first bit, and we had like an in-joke at the time.
Cheers, dude. About
beef for no reason. And I just combined the two together. And I've just kept it ever since, to be honest. Just legacy, big legacy name. Exadas! Thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate it, man. You said we can go to 52 lines? Yeah. It's kind of insane, but at the same time, like, it doesn't make you a better player, really. Like, once you've got... The only restriction is really on standard people. Once you're not on standard, then it's just about, like, how much you want to hoard at that point. It really doesn't matter at that point, does it? It's interesting that we haven't heard Sturm the whole time. Only now. Probably shows how quiet it is at this point in the wipe. Now we might find... I heard like maybe a scope click or something. What's the other one? Apparently the other one would be at the train depot, spawned over that side. I should probably check to see what other quests I've got on woods. But my main problem, I'm just gonna spend the entire time wandering about trying to find the bloody BTR. It's annoying. Yeah, when thick cases, yeah, especially on main account. On PV permanent. Everyone's just seasonal character waiting room. Yeah, exactly. Partly why I've sort of been off as well. What's our goal today? So I wanted to check out the new stuff. Expansion Hub and see what's up, catch up with everybody, actually come online for once, because I've been kind of AWOL, like sorting stuff out behind the scenes. And just like biding my time for seasonal. I want to make sure that, you know. I wonder if the car is here, because I can't really be bothered to run all the way across the map again. But then right now, I'm trying to find the BTR. So, because I figured, well, probably should finish the Icebreaker questline. I got really near the end, and just didn't bother doing the last bit for the achievement. Is the car actually there? Doesn't. No, it actually didn't spawn. What a bummer. Greetings from America. Yo, being rude. What's up? So yeah, so I'm trying to find the BTR so that I can give him all of this crap, because that's what I need to do for Icebreaker. Oh, oh. Hopefully he doesn't have covering fire on, otherwise I'm shafted. Where's he off to? Is he going to go here or is he going to go over here? See this way. He's doing pirouettes. What's going on with the cannon? Super weird. I didn't take anything else. So I've just got to do this and this now, I think.
Пристегните ремни! Скоро взлетаем!
Again. After a whole bunker now to keep your stuff in makes sense from an RPG perspective. True. True. If you can secure millions of rubles early game to get the junk box, then you're good. Alright, good. Well, that's hopefully the last of the BTR. Very handy. No, I'm looking forward to what's different with seasonal. I think it's certainly going to be interesting. Are you USEC? I am. Price too expensive for BTI. If I call USEC, gets the worst price. Bare materials, Scav's lowest price. Yes. I'm USEC and I have like 6 Scav rep. Hey, just money. I am good, mate. I am good. Just yeah, just chilling out, checking out what's been going on. Doing stuff behind the scenes, all of that good stuff. For those of you that don't know, I'm like kind of starting. I'm basically like starting up some like YouTube, kind of like a YouTube, but not kind of like a consulting business, like a YouTube sort of academy type thing in the background, which is like what I'm kind of working on at the moment. I'm working on like the foundation for this, which would be quite cool. Some of you would have seen I did a little like slot in one of my videos. I can't remember which one it was now. And I've been speaking to just like a ton of people just about like where they're at on YouTube and like figuring out what I can do. Because I think it'd be really, really fun. It's like, I like the educational stuff. It's like my bread and butter. I think it'd be quite nice. And give some people the same freedom that I've crafted for myself, and that'd be nice. Is it worth upgrade to Steam Unheard? Well, if you're not on Steam already, then no. If you're on Steam already, then it's up to you. Dr. Cyclone, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it. I wait for PvP on main until after the Great Migration on Chads when seasonal starts. True. 24,624 RP concurrent on Steam. That's really good. The thing is, the Tarkov player base is so sticky. It's like insanely sticky. Well, yeah, you say 27k is pretty low, but that's like just Steam. Like the vast majority of players play on the launcher.
Высадку разрешаю. Противника нет.
Okay. Am I going to get dinged on the way out? I should have ibuprofened, but I was too busy talking. Had to do it in Twitch. Back YouTube, they're my favourite folks. I appreciate it. Wouldn't be surprised Taco had like 100k daily players if you count the BSU launcher. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. Maybe not that many, but like... Well, I don't know, it could be. It actually could be. 75k, 100k, could be. I think there's just so many people that play the game routinely. It's like a habit, right? It's like a habit for so many people. Skynet, appreciate Gunsmith past videos. Hey, no worries. No worries. It's kind of a bit close to the wipe now with things potentially changing, but I was thinking of doing when they redo everything. I was rather than doing like all the gunsmiths again, because I don't know. I don't like what they do to my channel. I might end up doing one with like my PvE account or something, where I do like all gunsmiths in one go, or something stupid like that. Best way to complete Gunsmith 25. You have to get the PKP from... Is it the PKP or the PKM? I can't remember. It's one or the other. You have to get it from Kabam. So either like go with somebody who's going to help you get one, or find somebody who's got one already. It doesn't need to be found in raid, but... You have to get it from him. He either has... And that's it, you have to do it multiple times, because sometimes he has the PKP, sometimes he has the PKM, which is lame. I'm on Steam. It's a $45 upgrade for me, but not having future season pass, I feel only pay for the level 4 stash. Yeah, see, that's bad, isn't it? That's the main issue. Like, you don't get the season pass with the Steam version, which is like a limitation. It just feels terrible if you don't get all the future... I mean, they did say they discount it, though. You have to pay for seasonal. No. Why? Why do you think that? Have to pay for Cultist Circle? Well, no. But the Unheard guys get the Cultist Circle for free when you start the game, so you don't need to build it. If that makes sense. Hey, Jitos, thank you for the membership. Thank you. Yeah. So you can technically pay for the Cultist Circle. It comes as part of a package with Unheard. Along with the weapons case, the Scav junk box, which you also get for free. Okay, well, I guess we probably do have to do Icebreaker then. I suppose that's like the deal, isn't it? Eliminate any target. Hand over the Ultralink satellite modules to mechanic. Gotta find these Ultralinks. That's the main problem. Gotta find the Ultralinks. What other tasks have I got to do? This is nice, this thing. Peaceful Atom. How'd you do this? Locate and obtain the nuclear power unit control log. Is the last bit of Boreas literally... Oh, do you have to ask the BTR driver again at the end? Maybe that doesn't come up yet. Seems to me like paying to play less of the game. Kind of. Look at the Slashline prices. Of course, it's slightly more expensive than the amount you get in packs. Did you decide what to choose for your gameplay? I mean, the character options, or still early, not out yet? It's still a bit early. So right now we don't know 100%. But, so what I was saying before is I think I'm probably going to end up picking... So this is all we know for now. These 3 screens is everything we know. So we've got modify this. So this is the first screenshot that they showed us. This was a later one, and then this was the full list. So you see here, so arm and leg stamina is consumed 10% slower. I think that's like a real gimme, depending on how much it is. Bushborn, I couldn't care less. Tarkov Shooter, I couldn't care less. Allergic, I'll probably take. Become allergic to 2 random items from provisions or meds. That sounds good. Broken secure container, I probably won't do this because of the fact there's no finding raid hideout, finding raid for hideout. So you can put like hoses in here and sell them to people. So that's gonna be really handy. I'm gonna keep the flea market obviously because it's just like dumb not to. Third leg seems a gimme. Just take that. Movement speed decreased by 1%. Who cares? Buying it at therapist 5% cheaper. Some of these, I don't think they're worth, like energy consumed 5% lower. I don't think we care about that. You probably take osteoporosis, which is limb fracture chance increased by 15%. Like, who cares anyway? Fall from heights deals more damage. But, like, what's the big deal? I mean, I might even, as I said, I might even pick hemophilia because, like, you can just fix it with a bandage. It's really not that big of a problem. The ones that, yeah, that's kind of the deal. And then, like, yeah, positive side, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll pick. Like, probably this marathon one. If it's this, I'll probably pick this because this is actually, like, it scales really well because of the way that something like SG6 works. What would I actually want? A lot of it I don't care about. I might take the, like, be more thirsty. You know? More thirsty. Like, there's no point taking be less thirsty. Like, that gets fixed with metabolism straight away. Unless they really, like, revamp the skills and metabolism takes a lot longer, then it's not going to be worthwhile taking that. So I'm just going to take anything. You got to take anything that's going to have, like, long-term ramifications and is kind of, like, annoying to do another way. Whereas you can take downsides that are, you know, you just take, like, an extra bottle of water. It's just a cash thing. I'll take average for sure. Well, yeah, I think a lot of people should take average. I'm not going to because it's just kind of dull, but the question for hemophilia is if it's additive 25% chance or multiplicative 1.25 times. Well, for based on which bullet. True, but even still, I feel like bleeds. Like, yeah, heavy bleeds are bad, but like bleeds are only really a problem if you're a scav. If you're PMC, bleeds should never really be an issue, in my opinion. Maybe that's I love how after Icebreaker I've now got like no M856A1, but like tons of M855A1. It's pretty funny. Oh no. You just get mounted to the stuff, right? So what was I bringing to Icebreaker? I can't even remember now. An extra ETG. An armor plate that was replaceable. Helmet like that. What do I have in here? An MRE. Yeah, I think I was taking an MRE and an Aquamari. Just in case. Sometimes you end up running out. So what armor plate should we take? Or rig? What do we want to rig? I mean, maybe I just take one of those guys ones. No. Or just something basic. Just buy like an MMAC or something. We'll be swapping it out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Also, I think because what I got to do is like just kill dudes at the beginning. feel like we're not really going to... We're going to be extracting, because I need to find the Ultralink modules. So I actually don't think I really need loads of smoke. I used one at the beginning, and then like having like a couple is sort of handy, but I think it's upstairs. I think it's in my bedroom. I think the kids are coming and my wife's like, where's the TV remote, by the way? Right, we need the engine room card. You know what? I actually need to get a little... Where's my list?
Go on, please.
Unless I put it somewhere else. I can't remember where I put my... Where is it? I've got like an icebreaker list somewhere. Can't remember where I put it. Oh, ball! Thank you for the prime, mate. Thank you. Spam helipad runs. Well, that's kind of what we're going to do. Yeah. So we're going to spam helipad. I'm trying to remember what I needed though for icebreaker. So you go from the beginning. So you definitely need the so you need you need jump down. You need a flare as well. I'm just going to take one because I can't be bothered to remember to find one. So we take the flare, we go down, we throw smoke. So we've got that. We've got the card. We do the engine room. And then we need the gas mask. We need the helmet with the thing on. Actually, we don't really need that for this, but we'll take it for the second section. And then a big-ish bag, which we've kind of got. Although I kind of want the blackjack. Don't know. Because otherwise we won't be able to fit the dude's stuff in. So we'll do it that way. These should be fast enough that I don't need this, but... To hell with it. To hell with it. Right, I think we should be right. I'll get there and I'll suddenly remember, like, damn it, there's something I really needed. Yeah, one smoke helipad. Hello, just finished watching the podcast. Good episode. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Chica. Okay, well, I think we're okay. I think we're all right. We'll just head in and see what happens. I haven't played Icebreaker for a bit either, so. Found the Ultra Link in the room between the engine room and the helipad, guys. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, you can find them in Raid. I think so, yes. I think you can. How does a new-ish play, level 26, make some moolah? Was that Warcraft? I don't know. I make some money. So, what are you going to do with level 26? I'm guessing you probably can't do Icebreaker yet. I mean, if you can survive Streets is probably the best map for making cash. But you need to be able to survive. Playing Scav a bunch, though, really does help. Like, that helps a lot, I will say. Endless Scav. Icebreaker, you can do it. Percy started Icebreaker like level 8 earlier. Yeah, but that's like an unfair comparison, though. And you know that. Run woods. If you know the rare spots on woods, woods can be amazing. Okay. Right, I have to remember what I actually was doing on Icebreaker because I said I haven't played it for a bit. So we'll go down here. Well, it's annoying actually. I do technically need to kill guys as well, but whatever. We'll do that in a bit. We can look for the Ultralink and kill guys, like... Actually, yeah, I guess we do need to go... Yeah, I need to look through these rooms, actually. Maybe I don't really need to do the skip. I don't know how he didn't die there. I started to reposition, and I was just like, wait, he isn't dead. That's crazy. Maybe height over bore. Maybe I was hitting him in the chest. Expansion Hub just an in-game store? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, we had the M61 too. Unlucky. Classic Tarkov moment. It could just have been height over bore using a voodoo. I usually use... I generally... And I probably should. I generally tend to use a... what do you call it? I usually use a holographic. Prime clip for YouTube Shorts. God, love it. Is it Blackjack, this one? I always forget the name of this bag. Yeah, this is the one. I mean, it is annoying, but at least if you don't have to transit, then it's kind of whatever. He's the worst part about Icebreaker. I don't know, like, I think that's might be the first time I've been killed by night. I'm going to chalk it down to my... my LPDO and also my rustiness. Well, I've like 10 wedges than one night. I usually kill night at the start. Got any other talk on Guardians? Yeah. It's a good time to get rid of these because they kind of suck. I'll just go the other way. I went down there because I was going to do the skip. But then I realized, oh, I actually need to go and like farm all the stuff. So I need to just actually go through that area, really. More than anything else. Okay, so what gun should we pick this time? So we'll do...
Gold, please. Once more into the breach, dear friends.
Indeed. Thank you for the 41 total and 5 months in a row. Appreciate it, man. I don't know what build this is. What the heck is this? It's like some old build pre... I don't even know. Something nasty anyway. It doesn't really matter. Oops. Oh, well, maybe we'll just stick that in the bottom just to get rid of it out of the inventory. What's this got in it? The very one, that's fine. Just take a stack to refill, and then one of them. So what was I saying before? So I said, I think, because we didn't really use anything, so I do need to take some more cash. Got these. I'm not going to do the skip, so we're just going to jump straight through. Nades. Yeah, I think we're all right. We need ultra links. That's the main thing we need. A lighthouse. Guys, what's the expansion hub? The expansion hub is the new, basically the new store. They've taken it away from the website and put it in game. And the sort of the central medium is tar coins for the most part. So you buy the tar coins and then you buy the stuff in the store with the tar coins. Mostly. Not entirely, but mostly. So that's got like the clothing in it. It's got the upgrades for additions, although those can only be purchased with real money. It's got the purchase of tar coins themselves. It's got stash expansion upgrades. It's got the purchase of the PvE separate if you don't have it with your account, etc, etc. So it's got all of that stuff in there. So it's the new place for like buying things for your account is the idea. Right, we try it again. Also, I think the issue is in that first section, if you use an LPVO, your frames drop quite a lot, at least mine do. There's a lot of AI there, and it makes my PC go a bit crazy. We should have it at the terminal, also have direct access? Yes. So look, it's like a slideshow. I have to wait for it to load. It's like really annoying. There we are. Right. Okay, we'll go the regular way. I think everyone gets this, really. You can buy PV with Tarcoin. No, unfortunately, that's one of the things you can't buy. They've added direct access? Yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah, they added that a while ago. Right, let's get our game face on. Here we go, friends. As I say, I'm rusty as hell, so need to boot up the game then, I guess. Well, you have to earn it though, right? You don't just get it for free. You have to earn the access. It's a quest line. Okay, interesting. Didn't even see the one that shot me. Afternoon. Hope you're well. Yes, all good. Some prerequisite quests. Yeah, BTR mainly. Got to reach the explosive door. Do some BTR quests. Yeah. Seasonal modifiers. 50% energy drain is more powerful than normally it seems. Yeah. Moves running out of energy from 5 to 10 minutes to raid end, not minus 5 minutes from raid end. I don't think it's. You can fix that easily though with food and water. I'm not as bothered about those things. Are you? It doesn't bother me, even if it's, you know, even if it is as you say. Where in the UK do you live? I'm in the West Midlands. I was thinking you play Terminal again if you go to rest space, play DVD or something. Oh, that'd be funny. It's not your PC. Okay. It's mainly this first bit. The rest of it is like a lot better, but this first bit is like really suck. That one guy was running like a PMC. Right. Okay, we got him, no problem. Got him, no problem. All I know is colonize in England. Because usually my landing when I decided to invade the British Isles and Crusader Kings. Cornwall's in England, I guess. Yes, it is. We basically got to go around this area. Yeah, Cornwall's like right at the bottom. It's not to get caught up with like multiple at the same time. It's the only way that you really die here. Or if not, just like beams you for no reason. Okay. Could be worse. Surely you've heard of this town called London. Oh gosh. Wasn't expecting the second guy. There we go. All right, we're getting there. Slowly getting there. What's new in Tarkov? Not too much. For now, it's pretty much just the expansion hub that has arrived. Take those just in case. So it's better than what I'm wearing. Good. Well, actually, we just got more space in it. I should probably take Knight's thing anyway. Technically, well, yeah, this has got 2 soft armor, hasn't it? So let's just start taking these. Start with that, and then we'll figure it out in a minute. I was trolling. Fair. Anything else in here? I need to be looking for the big items, really. Than anything else. Grizzly Care. What's we got? Ibuprofen. I'm afraid just managed to troll our fellow cousins. Definitely. I agree with you. Our countries, we're like 2 brothers who are very different, you know, and sometimes we fight. But we've got so much shared history that it's just the way it is. Maybe take this instead. ScavTalk's a bit bigger, isn't it? At least for the time being. Well, I guess we can... Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Anybody who sees any of the big boy items, just let me know. I don't think I'm going to run out of... No, I'm not going to run out of meds, so I'll just leave that for now. Often chat is so good at, like, catching sight of those ones, you know? Well, I think especially they're especially mean on this map because we're not necessarily used to seeing them. Where's Lucard? Here we go. How do I enter this map? Do I need to do a quest line or something? I have a whole video that nobody really watched about exactly what to do. Nobody really watched it because I was too late. So it's my own fault. I don't have it linked. Again, my fault. Useless. Yeah, why would you loot anywhere else on this map? There's no reason. I have to drink this. Yeah, just look up. It's in the last like 4 videos I did. Here you go. We do it manually, baby. That's how you know I care. That's how you know I care. Right. Handcrafted Giga Linkage. So sometimes there's some good stuff here. Oh, it's a teapot. No. Hey, Kane, what's up? What's the expansion up? It's basically just a place to buy stuff. It's just a buying stuff thing. It's like the website. A bit like what the website used to be. Oh. Too many grizzlies. Okay, I haven't seen any of these things around here. Right, fine. We'll keep having a little look around. May as well make some money while we're at it. Keep looking for these items. Don't see them anywhere. 9. Condensy Milky. Adrenaline. Is that moonshine? Love it. Ibuprofen. Very good. Meldo.
Good day, denizens.
BMS. Anything else? Good day, Jake. What is up, buddy? Welcome. Welcome. I don't know if this guy will reply to us now, because I spoke to the BTR guy, but we'll see. Let's see what he has to say for himself. Nothing. Okay, maybe I do have to do the other bits first. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, you have to find the poster. Yeah, you're right. Can you wear this on these? Yes, you can. Pretty balling. Okie dokie. How do you unlock Icebreaker? Is it difficult to unlock being level 25? Here you go! I should have this on... I should just have this on the command. Everyone seems to be asking. But yeah, you go through a quest line. And that shows you how to do it. That vidya. That is going to cause me an issue, I can see, with my mags. Yeah. Ooh. Torpedo. hell's the deal with the ultra aggressive charge of the stairs?
Enemy spotted!
I knew I should have gone the other way. Okay, whatever. We'll go the proper way so I don't get jumped. Bastard. Looting expansion yet. I'm a bit uncertain some of the names. Says I received 80 out of 80, but I can still buy 20 out of 80. You should have, if you're like, most people I think have been given an extra 50. Hate that staircase so much. I know. I know it as well. I know I shouldn't go up there. I know it's a trap, and yet I go down there anyway for some reason. I do the same. Give him eat a bag of dicks. Oh no. Right. Oops, is that gonna break my legs? Thankfully no. I'm just gonna check this here. There's only like a handful of these guys left. Did he go upstairs? Oh yeah.
I'm hurt.
One tapped. Got to hit them in the head, please. Don't usually come from in this way. Are the last guy? Not 100% sure. I think so. A nat swing from the final icebreaker achievement. Just need one more coffee machine. Just can't with these rogues sometimes. Yeah, it is a bit painful. Do you need to do all of the... I guess you have to do all of the achievement-y type ones to get it to work, right? I'm just going to get my bag. You have to do all the ones to, like, all the traders. I think I've still got a few things to do before I get that one. Where else can they be? Can the items be in, like, the kitchen or anything? Or the good items only ever in here? Okay. Nice Salewa. Sometimes you can get them inside the bags as well, so that's why I'm making sure I do check them. Nixor. Helix probably worth more than that. Anything else? Doesn't look like. Check this guy already. In certain rooms as well. I think it's just one of the CQ rooms has tape to pick up. Oh, okay. Oh, there is one more guy. think that's all of them now. I have to get kills anyway, so. Side missions unlock after you enter the C1 room. I think I've done some of them. I'll have to check. Because I have handed in the hard drives. So I think I'm basically there with it. Oh yeah, there was the kitchen thing. I was just going to go and triple check to make sure, because I actually am not sure if there's possibility of like rare loot appearing in here. I genuinely can't remember. So I'm just an MRE. Nah, just food items. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Yeah, I don't actually know. I genuinely can't remember. Alright, fine. Can be in these things, though. The MGTs got kind of expensive at one point, didn't they? They were used for something interesting. Hey, Venomous, what's up, mate? Yeah, we'll just slowly work our way towards getting this final achievement. Oh yeah, there's the extra room in here too. Yeah, I remember now. Wiki says when you hand in the drives, maybe you got some of the side missions already. I think I do, because I've got the Peacekeeper one where you have to hand in a log or some log of some kind. Giga of beef. Someone who still has no red rebel, how would you manage extracting on reserve? I would go down to D2 and be incredibly careful, personally. Most of the people who are ratting are not playing now, so generally speaking, it's usually okay. But you still have to be a bit careful. It's the start of the chain. They also link between couple peacekeeper therapist. Okay. Do you have to do them like in order? Every raid so far, there was a D2 camper. Really? That is very unlucky. I tend to find that I don't see them that often, but yeah, I don't know. Transit to woods. You could transit out. That is an option. I would probably just try to farm up Red Rebel as soon as you can. To be honest. Still fond of the reserve customs transit because man reserve's so annoying. Alright, we'll check my stuff. So what we got in this bad boy? 30? 55, okay. Well, it's gonna be a little spicy, but I'll take one extra nade. I don't need loads of nades. Does the Alta Fortress still work transits? I don't believe so. I patched that out a while ago, as far as I understood. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Did I not go far enough? Mustn't have gone far enough. Oh god, am I going to kill myself? Wait, have they changed them since?
Spotted.
Oh, no.
Can't get a shot. It's out of my line of sight.
I can't believe I didn't get that guy. Okay. I'm not 100% sure how many I killed. I think I got 2. Can't see the others now.
Movement.
There's a guy up there.
Can't get a clear shot.
He's in there, I think.
This is where you die.
Oh, shish! Where is he? He's still up there? Where's he gone?
Threat sighted.
He's at the far back. Okay. I think there's one more, I think. But we'll have to go and count. Wait, what's that? Little doodad telling me something's here. Okay. Oh wait, maybe I've got another one up here actually. 1, 2, and then... And some of the sorts from pushing. That's kind of the idea. There we go. Got kind of stuck then. So where did I kill? Did I just kill him? I think I did. Yeah, there's still one more. Cool. All right. This guy freaked me out so many times. Like, he looks like he's still stood up. How much time do we have? 20 minutes, fine. Okay, actually, let's go get my bag. Always a little intense fighting these boys. But there you go. Yeah, I quite like it stopping them from pushing, because it means you only have to fight 3 of them. That's sort of the idea. Okay, so we're going to do that while we start tinkering with these things. dokie. Who's these guys? Have they got? Depends what ammo they've got in here as to whether I care. Nah, it's just CBJ. We can buy that, so I'm not that fussed. Right, we'll stick these back up in here. These can go in there. Oh, this was these crappy mags that I got at the beginning. Oh, got that then. Same with this one, I think. Don't need those anymore. Okay. Right. So that was that guy, that was that guy. And then we've got this guy. Enough bullets to clean. No, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. Wait, is that? Yeah, it's just gonna be FMJ. Don't care about that then. Okay, and then we've got last guy in here. I will have to go back downstairs, actually, to go and check for the items. Question is, do I want these plates? I don't really know if I do. And this armor, like the thing's good if you're taking lots of plates, but this has actually got more room for items, so I might just take that instead. Okie doke. Right, let's just go and quickly check before I lumber everything back up here again. Let's just quickly check to see what is down in that little building, because it might just be nothing. Most of the time it is just nothing. What does it want me to do here? What does it think I should be doing? Ah. Okay. 6366. $300s? Oh wait, they are 300 blackouts, you're right. What have we got in here? Nothing particularly great, just a super water. We'll take it. It's not good value per slot, but we'll take it. We don't want CBJ. I could buy it from the trader, so I don't really care. I don't really care about that, you know. If I could buy it from the trader, I'm not really that worried. Loot this guy as well? Yeah, we did. Looty loot of this man. Put that in here, actually, if I do that. Actually, I can just put that there. Well, I should probably take one of their guns. One of the actually good guns. Go ahead and actually good gun. I guess the M4, but whatever. I'm scabbing in. When was the last time you made a TOS 106 player kill? I just did one this morning in factory early to get scavved. TOS kill me, head eyes later. An actual I got a kill on player with as a scav with a TOS. And I killed another player.
Copy that.
Copy that. Yeah, we're just going to have to hit this enough that the Ultralink appears. That's basically the thing I've got to do for the main task. Just do the Ultralinks. Right, we'll reload that a bit more. Okay, now where's my... Search for this, that's just CPU, don't care about that, tape, whatever. What about this? Look at that, leads. Therapist, whatever. Ugh. Okay. Just make sure, I think some of these, yeah, I think some of these nades end up in here. Nearly dropped that on myself then.
Grenade. Goliath 3 wounded.
Let's see then. I'm not sure if that's particularly good. Wasn't a particularly good smoke nade, to be honest, but... Bombs away, baby. Right, well, yeah, we just have to hit these a bunch of times. A bit underwhelming, I would say. Yeah. I was hoping to get the Ultralink thing, but annoyingly not. It's just like farming like random stuff. Yeah, I'm nearly at the end of it. I'm nearly at the end of Icebreaker. I figured we may as well get the achievement, which was so close. Out of the type of loot wings and what exactly expansion hub. It is the next step on the road towards seasonal though, is what I was saying. Achievement is the point, and I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Didn't actually get loads out of this run. I could have added another rig or something, but I don't really care that much. Hopefully season's coming soon. Hopefully not too soon, because I'm away, so I've been doing a lot of like random stuff in the background. So I've to prepare for seasonal and make sure I'm like, you know, ready. Can focus on it, dedicated. You're not clear under the helipad? I do if I'm going for the other stuff, but if I'm looking for the Ultralink things, it's just quicker not to. I didn't even do that one very quickly. Let's say I pay the heli, it stays until I pay, or it can leave. No, it stays. It stays. It stays. So you can call it in early and then just chill on it. Hey, you can hear the heli audio looping. Yeah, so normally, if I'm going to do under the helipad, I would normally skip the first bit. But we need to look for the Ultralink, so we may as well clear out night and all of the goobers in the first section, because then we can go and actually look for them. I think, was this for Peacekeeper? This must be. Here we go. Yeah. So we've done that bit. Then we have wiring the vessel. Pair the equipment in the automation room leading to the engine and icebreaker. Okay, well, I actually don't know where I need to go for that. I'm not doing that now, but I still don't know where we need to go. And then in terms of main storyline... Oh yeah, ask the BTR driver what to do next. Gotta go back to him. Ugh. And I've got to hand him one more of these Ultralink modules. That's what I was trying to find, the Ultralink module. I was trying to do it quick. Or to be fair, I didn't do a very good job of doing it quickly. But that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do it quick-ish. But we're also shaking off the rust. Cool. Okay. Just talk to the BTR at the end. I know, but then that means I have to go and, like, do it. It's just incredibly boring, right? Going to talk to the BTR. Just, like, such a boring thing. Puts me off wanting to go and do it. Yeah, I think I should be okay. I think I should be okay. So I'm away on Saturday and I'm back on the Sunday after. So I feel like worst case scenario, I end up missing maybe the first 2 days if they really push the schedule. But I don't feel like people are just kind of waiting for seasonal. It's not like with 1.0. I feel like people are like, yeah, you know, seasonal, it comes when it comes. We'll play it, like it'll be good. But they're not under like a crazy time pressure to release it, like when they had the actual date, because they haven't given a date for seasonal, and it's not 1.0. So people will, you know, people will wait for it. I don't think it matters too much. So hopefully they don't feel in crazy time pressure. And hopefully that means that they want to chill a bit more, which hopefully means that I will be back when it launches. But we'll see. Supposed to be another event. Exactly. I also think it'll tie into seasonal. I agree. So we'll see, I guess. We'll see when it comes, what it is, and how quickly they manage to actually put it in. Anything expansion up other than essentially the in-game shop? To be honest, not really. Wouldn't get your hopes up that there's going to be anything super interesting in there. How much are the moonshines these days? Still slightly more expensive, but not by much. And those are 60k. Black Div related event sounds fun. Either that or nighttime. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but could be cool. Streets without lights. I don't know if I'm going to really enjoy a nighttime event, if I'm totally honest, because I don't really play night, and I just find it's just like day, but with extra annoyance. And expense. We got to do insomnia. day with extra It is, though. It really is. It's just I've got to buy the MVGs this time, and I've got to watch out for goblins around every corner, and like... Huh. I buy back my own Polymeds. Float Division only supposed to operate at night, I think. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Coolio. All right, friends. Well, oh yeah, we got all these stims too. I'm gonna head off for now. I will bid you farewell. My schedule's like just kind of whatever I'm feeling. If I end up being busy with stuff, then I won't come online. And if I'm not busy with things, like today was a bit less crazy. So I was like, right, let's come on. Let's actually show my face. Actually talk to everyone. I'm just hiding in a hole. But either which way, I'm gonna be off from, as I said, I'm gonna be off. What day is it today even? Man, it's Wednesday, right? So I'm gonna be off from Saturday. So I might be on tomorrow. But I may only have like one more before I go, and then by the time I'm back, it's basically gonna be like straight into seasonal. So you're gonna see a lot more of me in like a week and a half, I assume, unless the VSG end up having some crazy delays. But yeah, we'll see. We'll just see. We'll just see what happens. Cool, friends. Right, well, I will catch you all later. I'll see you soon. And yeah, see you. Ciao for now.